Hi, my name is Gabby and welcome back to my channel, Gabby on Paper. Today's video is going to be another weekly check-in for the second week of May. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the weekly check-in that we're doing today is for the days of May 9th through today, May 15th. So today is Sunday, May 15th, and it is about 12:35 p.m. We've done everything we wanted to do in the morning, so I think, I don't think I'll be spending any money for the rest of the day, so I'm feeling pretty good about calling it today and getting this done. So now I'm just going to take a second and go through and write down my categories for the second week. Okay, so last week when the week ended, I had $141.80 in my grocery budget left for the month. So $141.80, I'll just write that in the column. I spent, let's take a look. For groceries, I didn't spend a ton this week. I was trying to keep it low. $5.79 plus $36.35. So that's a total of $42.14 that I spent. Nothing for the difference, and then 141.80 minus 42.14. I have 99.66 left for the month. Okay, dining out, I started the week with $157.25 left in my budget. For dining out, I only have one charge of $15.74, which means I have a remaining amount of $15.74, $141.51. Now I only paid for one meal out, but we did. Today's Sunday, so on Saturday, yesterday, we did go out to eat, but my boyfriend had received a gift card for his birthday, and he paid for the meal using that. So I only had to spend $15.74 for breakfast this morning. Transportation, I had $30 left. I did have to refill my Ventra card, and I spent $10, which means I have $20 left, and I'm not putting too much into my Ventra account right now because I don't know what my transportation will look like once I start work. I don't know if they pay for it, if they just give me a pass or an allowance, or if they allow me to contribute to a transit FSA, like pre-tax. So until I know more, which I should hopefully know more tomorrow when I start my new job, I'm just gonna refill it at small amounts. If I do have to pay for this just out of pocket this month, and I will have to increase this because the train one way is $2.50, so it would be $5 per day that I'm going into the office, not counting the weekends, meaning the first week I'm looking at $25. Second week of May, I'm looking at another $25, and then a little bit lingering for the first couple of days, or the last couple of days of May. So I'm gonna hold off for a while, but that it's very possible that I will be way over budget in the transportation category this month. Health and fitness, I had $2.97, and I didn't spend anything. I'm not sure if I'll be spending anything for the rest of the month. I just had budgeted for some yoga blocks and a strap I wanted, and I already bought that, so I don't foresee myself getting in anything else. Home, I budgeted 20 bucks in case something came up. I was thinking more candles, but actually what happened is I spent $22.04 for my half of an iron. When we moved, our iron fell out of our, in the process of moving, I don't know what happened. It just fell, hit the ground, and there's like a little piece on the edge that kept snagging my shirts when I was ironing them and pretty much kind of ruining them. Like, they could potentially be ruined, I'm not sure, we'll see. But I didn't want to iron all my shirts using that iron with that little bit of like a nick that was causing the trouble, so we did buy a new one, so we can iron in peace. So that means I am already $2.04 over budget for my home category. Okay. Alrighty, miscellaneous. Let's see. I had, minus 97.12. So I was over budget by 97.12 because of a haircut. I did spend $27.66 for hangers. I thought hangers, since they're just for me and not like a household expense, that would be a better fit under miscellaneous rather than home. And I'll go into a little bit into why I needed more hangers in a little bit, so at the end of this video. So 97.12 plus 27.66 means I'm over budget by 124.78. Hobbies, I hadn't spent anything last week, so I still had $30. I did spend $15.20 on some book darts, meaning I have $14.80 left. Entertainment, I had $80. I did spend $10. This weekend, the 14th and the 15th, the Field Museum was free to Illinois residents, and it was free for like the basic admission. We wanted to go into a specific like exhibit and had to pay $10 for that exhibit, and since the museum entrance was free, we thought it'd be worth it since we likely won't be going again for a long time. So it did end up being a $10 cost for that free museum day, which brings my entertainment budget down to $70. For this heart, budget $75. I did spend $16.53 for some crafts that I'll be doing on Friday for my day, to kind of just remember my mom. Something she loved doing was crafting, so I'll be doing some of that on Friday. So I spent $16.53, meaning I have $58.47 left for my activities that day. And then travel, I didn't spend anything on travel. Spent $0, so I'm still over for $11.58. All right. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and take a second to get all of these items highlighted like normal. Okay, so I just wanted to make a couple of notes. I am not doing very well this month. I'm already over in home. Obviously miscellaneous, way over in travel because that wasn't planned. This week we are buying tickets for a concert that was announced on Friday, so we had no way of knowing, that I needed to budget for this, which makes me think that I should probably start a sinking fund for just things that are sporadically announced that we really need to get on and buy immediately. So I think I'm going to be adding that to my sinking fund binder in preparation for that, because my entertainment budget with that alone will just be completely blown out of the water. Just there are concert tickets to go see Kendrick Lamar, and we have to go. The other thing is, obviously there was no shopping category because what I was trying to do is build a sinking fund and just pull from that. However, I start my new job tomorrow, and I have mentioned this in previous videos, but I just have absolutely no like work clothes anymore. After not being in the office for over 2 years, everything is so old, so faded, worn out, and on top of that, I only have like 2 shirts that were like appropriate for like work these days, and they look exactly the same. They're both like blue and white, like pinstripes. So I did have to buy some clothes. I had bought a shirt back in April for my last job, the one that I just quit. Since I was going to be working from the office only 2 days a week and 3 days a week from home, I figured that would be enough until I can build up my sinking fund. However, with this new job starting tomorrow, I am going into the office 5 days a week for up to 3 months, from 2 to 3 months. And I just didn't have enough clothes to hold me over for a whole entire week worth of office, life. So I did have to purchase some work clothes. I placed a giant order on Old Navy, Gap, and J. Crew. I think that's it. And I'm not including that in my categories until I know exactly what it is I'm keeping, because, for example, I placed a $900 Gap and Old Navy order, which is a ton for those stores. But I bought a lot of things in multiple colors and 2 different sizes so I could pick between the 2 and find the right fit for me. And then once, I get everything, try everything on, figure out what I'm keeping, I'm making, huge returns. Oh, I also bought things from Nordstrom. They were Madewell items from Nordstrom. But I'm only keeping one of the 3 items I bought. So I am going to be making pretty large returns. I think I'm going to take care of all of this on either Thursday evening or Friday this week, and include those numbers in my next weekly check-in. I just, until I committed to keeping all of them and knowing exactly what I was going to keep and how much I was going to spend, I decided to not include it in my budget until I knew. So that's just, again, completely blow my budget out of the water, completely ruin it, because I don't have a shopping category and I literally spend hundreds of dollars, and I know I'm keeping at least 4 shirts, a pair of shorts that I think would work for work if that's allowed. I'm not sure. A couple pants, a romper, things like that. So it's another messy month. I'm really hoping that now that I've gotten this out of the way, buying concert tickets, I don't expect any other concert tickets to pop up, but I am going to start building that sinking fund, buying the clothes that I needed to buy for work. And then now that I have my trip booked, I can go ahead and just focus on getting my budget under control for the month of June. And yeah, that's all I have to say. The budgeting portion, like the day-to-day things like groceries, eating out, transportation, that's been okay. The issue that I have found has more to do with the one-off things that I'm trying to prepare for with my sinking funds, and then just, again, my personal spending. I don't know how to cut back just because I want all the things all the time. And I know people say like, wait a day, wait a week, wait a month or whatever. I do. I wait the week or the month or however long, but I'm still thinking about it that entire month, and then I still want it and I buy it. So I have to figure something out and get back on track to the no shopping thing, because it is completely out of control. Some of these things have, were necessities, like work clothes. I need clothes to go to work. Been working from home for 2 years. But it's time to rein it in and get back on track. So hopefully, I can keep up with what I'm doing well for the rest of this month, and then next month just start completely over. I'll have some money in my sinking funds that if I need to pull from them, I can. And the next month I will have consistent paychecks. Anyways, thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Bye.